On their way out the door, of course, they got to throw the kitchen sink at us and try to take away as many rights as possible. Department of Health and Human Services, under the wise leadership of Michael Levitt, says, oh, yeah, by the way, we're going to institute a rule that says that healthcare providers, doctors, etc., can refuse to give you service if it is against their morals. So now, one obvious thing is they won't give you an abortion. Now, you look at that and you say, all right, look, if a guy doesn't want to give you, a doctor doesn't want to give you an abortion based on moral grounds, I get that, man, I get that. And I think that's a tough issue. What if they're the only ones who can give you an abortion? What if it's an emergency situation? But you can make an argument on both of those sides, okay? But it doesn't just stop there. If you want contraception, pharmacists can be like, no, piss off. I'm not going to give it to you. I got my moral grounds. Well, okay, now if you're in Los Angeles like we are, all right, you go down the street and get it from another pharmacist, even though it's a pain, and that's, in my mind, unacceptable. What if you're in North Dakota, and the only pharmacist around for 50 miles is a guy who says, no, I got moral objections, you don't get birth control around here. Maybe some people drive the extra 50 miles, some people have the sex, and then they have a kid. And their life was changed because some jerk decided that his morals were more important than your morals. And that he wouldn't do his job, because that's his job, okay? He's not an accountant. His job is to be a pharmacist or a doctor and to provide you what you're asking for, that you have all the right in the world to get here in the United States of America. Okay, and it's not just contraception. This is the worst case scenario. People are coming in and asking for birth control, the morning after pill, after being raped. And they say, this new rule says, no, you don't have to give it to them. And what if it's the only one again for 50 miles, 100 miles? They've just been raped. Yeah, go drive 100 miles and see if that doctor helps you. Maybe he won't either. Maybe he's got a moral problem too. What moral problem? She's been raped. What moral problem? I got a moral problem with you. Man, I'm on a warpath today, man. These guys drive me crazy. So Bush, on his way out, is going to, of course, by the way, as part of doing this, he's going to break the law. He's supposed to have the rule submitted by November 1st. He doesn't. They have given no explanation how they could possibly submit it past November 1st. And then they say, well, once we submit it, oh, I know Obama's coming in, but it's going to be the rule until June 1st. Now, if you can break the law and submit it after November 1st like you were supposed to, why can't Obama come in and go, all right, well, then I'm not going to wait till June 1st. I'm going to do it on January 21st. Because I'm not going to let any woman who's been raped in America be turned away because some guy wanted to be a moralistic prick and wanted to judge her and say, no, I judge you after you've been raped, and I'm going to send you to some other place. Man, there is no end to how evil these guys are and how many laws they'll break, how many things they'll do to try to hurt this country. So on their way out, yet another regulation, it'll be signed by the president, pushed by Mike Levitt at the Department of Health and Human Services, that's going to screw you over.